Good morning. I am Reshma. Coming to our syllabus, the Pedagogy of English. We had already discussed the nature, concept, and importance of the language. Now, language is the expression of ideas by which speech, sounds are combined into words, and words are combined into sentences. So, now coming to the functions of the language. Mainly, there are three functions of the language. They are the informative function, the expressive function, and the directive function. So, the first one, the informative function. Now, as we had said, language is the expression of ideas by which speech sounds are combined into words. So here similarly the work of informative function is to communicate informations. Communicate is to give. We communicate with each other is to we talk to each other, we express our feelings, our ideas. It communicates informations. For example, the history teacher who is teaching about the war or telling something about any historical buildings or places provides or gives information to the pupils through the medium of a language. Now, here we are talking about English, or it could be any first language, second language, third language, anything. But because we are talking about English, it will be functions of English language. So it is the first function is informative function. It is used for giving information. Next, the expressive function. Language helps one to express one's own thoughts, feelings, emotions, ideas. Now, here you must have seen the children who are dumb and deaf, or any other disabled children. They are not able to express their feelings, thoughts, emotions properly. So they find it difficult. But whereas we are all God gifted and we have the capability of speaking and we know the language, and so it helps us to express our thoughts, feelings, emotions, and ideas. It is also helpful to evoke similar feelings among the readers or the audience. Now, here language is doing a double role, or you can say it is playing a parallel role. You are expressing, language is helping you to express your ideas, and at the same time, it is also evoking the same feelings and the emotions in the readers or in the audience also. So it is doing a parallel work. Next, the last function is the directive function. The third function of the language is the directive function. It helps to cause actions. Here, cause actions to give directions. Here, the best example is a teacher asks a student to write something on the board. The teacher is directing the student to write something on the board. Maybe solve a problem, or write a quotation, write an answer, whatever it is. When the teacher asks a student to write something on the board, his intention is not to communicate emotions or to evoke a particular feeling in that student, but it is just to cause action of a particular type. So here the teacher is directing the student to do the action of that particular type, or and so the student is doing the action which is directed or desired by the teacher. So here this is the last function of the language. It is the directive function. It is which is to give commands or to give directions, not only to students here, because we are talking about students, so that is why I have given you examples about classroom and teachers and students only. So these are the three main functions of the language which can help us to communicate with people all around. Next, we will be studying about the different principles which are used or which are followed in the teaching of English as a second language. They will be the psychological principles, the linguistic principles, and the pedagogical principles. We will be dealing with these principles differently in our next videos. Thank you.